Did you know that just an hour and a half from Bangkok, there's a famous floating market? Yeah, today we're boarding a long-tail boat for a ride through the canals. Then we're gonna finish off the day by touring a very unique railway market.
Morning, today we're going to the floating market and the train market.
We're at the meeting point now where we're meeting everybody from this tour. We have a giant bus, so I suspect this will be a super busy day filled with people.
Here we go. We have made it to the floating market. It's a bit of a chaos situation while we're waiting to get our boat. So far the tour is going really great. The guide is really informative. It's been really interesting.
All right, and then try to get in the front. So we got in the boat finally. Trying to figure out which one we got in, and now here's the beer guy. Now we're just finally starting the floating market tour. It's a little busy.
This market is mostly a touristy market. About 150 years ago, it used to be more for local, but then it became really popular with tourists. So now it's just mainly for tourists. And we've been told to haggle the price 60 to 70% off because the price are really jacked up.
This guy's selling a bunch of trinkets. We're trying to go through this little tunnel here, but it's a little packed. So bit of a traffic jam on the Market River. Oh. Lots of tea sets and elephant artifacts and monkey face masks. And here's the hat lady. And what's amazing is that you can kind of see the long tail motors up here, and the guy in front of us keeps popping it out of the water and spinning the propeller. As you can see, there's lots of different boats here of everybody on a tour trying to see all the same things. There's also a lot of restaurants along the way. I don't know how far this tour goes though.
This is a really cool experience. I'm glad that we have the umbrellas to stay in the shade.
Boats are everywhere. We just bump into each other. Here's the sports jersey guy. The big thing to buy here is either the coconut ice cream, fried bananas, the mango sticky rice all over the place, and then on either side there's lots of shops for women's clothing, all the knickknacks, and we just keep bumping into everybody the whole way. So we're trying to figure out how long this tour actually is, but we don't know. So we came to like a T intersection and we hung a hard left, and we're making our way down this way. This looks like maybe the art alleyway. A lot more, but a lot more quieter on this stretch. So this is a Get Your Guide tour that we can put in the description. Just helps you so it's not so overwhelming when you get here. You can come here on your own, but it's a little hectic trying to get in the boat with everybody. So this way it's a lot easier. And it's all set up for you, so you just show up, hop in, and then off you go. I thought maybe we'd be getting on and off, but actually you're not. You're in the boat, kind of the whole ride. But I think you can request to stop and get out if you want at like some of the restaurants, or if you see something you actually want to buy at one of the shops. We're back in the mix here.
Here we go. Here's a view of the canal from the overhead.
So we took a quick break to have some lunch. We then got some pad thai for, I think it was 90 baht, and then I was able to get some mushroom tom yum soup for 100 baht. We have about an hour to cruise around before we head to the train market. All right, now we're on our way to the train market. So we just got to the area where the train market is. We just jumped off the bus. Taking a quick kind of loading everybody up, and then we're going to check it out.
We have 1 hour, I believe, and then the train comes in an hour.
2:30ish, apparently.
Yeah. So we're sticking around till the train comes.
All right, we're in the train market.
It's about 400 meters long, so it's not very big. And what's great is you have like coffee shops here, so we'll be able to sit and probably watch the train go by.
All right, so the deal is, if a train comes, you have to be behind this red line that is all along the whole way, and that's the limit of where the train
So it must be pretty
won't
wide.
hit you.
And then they put, when the train comes, they put everything
All the
down,
canopies.
pull all their items back behind the red line, and then they put it back on the railway
As you
when
can
the
see,
train
the
stops.
red line is right at this. So all that stuff is on over the red line. The main things they sell here is clothes, souvenirs, food, and there's something else.
Fruits.
Fruits.
This is apparently the place to try some fresh fruits.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to
Durian
feel
again.
like when we were in Hanoi on the train, was it train street?
Yeah.
Train street.
But it's totally different.
It's completely different vibe just because of all the shops. Oh, these are the cashew fruits. We've seen those in Costa Rica, do you remember? This is for the cashew, eh? Apple.
Oh, those are the rose apples.
Oh, the rose apple. Okay, I see.
A big faux pas here is if you step over the people's stuff that they're selling along the sides, as well as if a train's coming, a bell sounds. So another big thing about the market is the seafood for sale. And there's always a strong scent of seafood, dried fish.
Yeah, and the guide was saying that the train that goes by is a third-class train for the merchants to come in and out of the train street. I can't imagine these fish are staying very fresh.
It's quite warm in here, so I'm sure they're just like kind of baking.
They're
And like in an oven here.
They're getting pre-cooked,
Yeah.
just hanging out there.
And we also learned about durian, how there's premium durians, right? And then it's grated. So
Yeah.
there's
So
quite
if
a
you
bit
don't,
different in taste apparently. So this lady's selling some. Just yelling at everybody. So we just popped off the actual railway, and we just are on kind of a different street waiting for a train to come. There's a bunch of of the different Chinese temples kind of peppered along the way as well. It's a fruit, and it's walking along the tracks is kind of a funny thing because it's very uneven, and everyone's bumping you from both sides. And to try to get through the skinny areas, it's like whoever can shoulder anyone harder, you can make your way through. That's what I was talking about. It's also, there's the railway ties every foot or so. Make it kind of hard to walk. It's like a slow roll through here. So we tried to lock down a spot when the train comes. As you see, they're starting to take it all down. About 8 minutes out before the big train arrival. People are starting to get all worked up. I'm like, it's going to be a close one for me on this side. That way I'll make the red line. Everyone's getting ready. It's like the 5-minute bell rang not like a couple seconds ago. This lady's taking her time getting ready. Oh, look out, this one's coming down. Oh, there's a bell. Everyone's getting ready. 1 minute countdown. This is it. These are clearly locals. They have not stressed at all that the train's coming. They're just chilling on the other side of the track, pretending as if nothing is no big deal. Meanwhile, the tourists are freaking out. Oh, it's a very slow roll. Here it comes. I thought it was like gonna whip through, but just chilling. Well, that's gonna be a close one. If it has the windows open, that means it was the third class. Oh, it stopped. Everybody's back on the track. Hurry up. And the market goes back on.
This was probably the slowest train we've ever seen. It's very safe because it's so slow. I think that will be it for our tours. We'll see you in the next one.